Bart and Ralph discovered a master key that could open every door in Springfield. In order to get his hands on the key, Bart moved in with Ralph's family.
Good night, guys. I'm scared.
Bart brought Ralph to the police chief's room and stole the master key. They went to the toy store and played with everything. Then they headed to the cake shop to eat cake. Unfortunately, they ran into some bullies head-on. Not wanting the bullies to look down on him, Bart began showing off that he had the master key. Upon seeing the key, the bullies immediately accepted Bart and Ralph. Bart couldn't believe it. He felt everything was happening too fast. The bullies wanted to take the key and steal things from the school, but Bart thought their idea was too ordinary. He led the bullies to the death row prison instead. The atmosphere there frightened Ralph, so Bart comforted him by saying it was just an abandoned prison. The bullies had had enough and told Bart to leave Ralph there. After much hesitation, Bart still took the master key.
Sorry, Ralph.
Using the key, Bart opened the prison gates and urged Ralph to hurry home. Ralph insisted he had to take the key with him. Bart felt he couldn't abandon his friend, and this decision angered Nelson. Nelson snatched the key from Bart's hand and played a cruel trick on him. With one punch, Nelson knocked him into a mud pit and threw the key into the prison. Ralph ventured into the prison alone, and Bart realized that Ralph was now braver than himself. They found the key, but unexpectedly it was snatched away by Scratchy the cat. They immediately gave chase and discovered the key had fallen in front of a door. Bart saw a warning sign on the door that read, "Danger." They opened the door and went inside, where they found an electric chair. Bart placed a dummy on the electric chair and pulled the power switch. Then he inserted the key and turned on the switch. The dummy was immediately electrocuted to ash. They heard someone talking and hurriedly left, but forgot to turn off the safety switch. The next day, they turned on the TV and discovered the mayor was about to sit in the electric chair. Bart immediately called the prison but couldn't get through. Ralph suggested they go find Lisa for advice. Lisa used a toy rocket to send a message. The rocket eventually reached Burns, who immediately cut the power after reading the message.